Here's the truth. No one talks about starting an agency. It sounds exciting, but it's a battlefield. You see the flashy Instagram posts and six-figure success stories, but they won't show you that there are sleepless nights, consistent rejection, and the moments of doubt when you're wondering if you're even cut out for this. Let me break down the hard truth that most people won't tell you about starting your own agency in 2025 and what you need to know if you're thinking about getting into this game. Number one, the learning curve will punch you in the face. When you're starting out from scratch, it feels like every step forward is meant with two steps back. You have to learn everything: sales, marketing, client management, and service delivery. Even how to keep your mindset strong when nothing is working. And no, there is no blueprint that works perfectly for everyone. You're going to mess up your first cold call. You're gonna send emails that won't get no response. And guess what? That's completely normal if you're just starting out from scratch. I spent hours Googling, watching YouTube tutorials, piecing together information. And what no one told me is that feeling clueless at first is a sign you're not failing and is just part of the process. Think about learning to drive. At first, you're nervous about every turn and check your mirrors 100 times, but eventually it becomes a second nature. Building an agency is the same. It feels chaotic at first, but every mistake is a lesson that makes you better. Number two is you're going to work a lot. Here is a reality check. Building an agency isn't a 4-hour work dream. It's long nights, early morning, and doing tasks you might hate until you delegate them. You're wearing every hat: salesperson, customer service, accountant, and some days it feels like you're running on fumes. But here's the thing: those hours aren't wasted. They are an investment in yourself and your future. Every cold call, every proposal, every rejection, it's a building version of you that's more resilient and more capable. It's like going to the gym. You don't see the results after one workout. You have to show up consistently, even on the days you don't feel like it. The same goes for your business. Is the daily grind that builds something extraordinary over time. Number three, rejection will become your new best friend. No one likes rejection, but let me tell you, it's unavoidable. Prospects will ignore your emails, hang up on your calls, and sometimes ghost you even after showing interest. At first, it feels personal. You start questioning yourself: am I doing something wrong? Is this even for me? Here's what they don't tell you: rejection isn't a roadblock, it's a stepping stone. Every no is one step closer to a yes. The more you get rejected, the more you refine your skills and learn how to handle objections. Think of rejection as the gym. For your confidence, it's uncomfortable, but it makes you stronger. Ever ask someone out and get turned down? It stings, but eventually you realize it's not the end of the world. You move on, and maybe next time the answer is yes. Businesses work the same way. Number four, social media will make you doubt yourself. Let's talk about the elephant in the room: social media. You all see people who look like they got it all figured out, posting client wins, expensive cars, vacations, and there you are staring at your computer trying to figure out why your last email campaign didn't work. What no one tells you is that most of what you see online is exaggerated, if it's not outright fake. Comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. It's a trap. Instead of scrolling, focus on your progress. Celebrate the small wins because those are the ones that matter. It's like watching a movie trailer. It looks incredible, but you don't see the hours of editing, the reshots, and behind the scenes that went into it. Social media is the highlight reel, not the full story. Finally, the results won't be instant. We live in a world of instant gratification, but building a successful agency doesn't happen overnight. Until now, I'm still trying to sign my first client. It's been difficult, I won't lie. I have faced countless of rejection and moments where I questioned if I'm doing something wrong. But here's what kept me going. I know my first client is getting closer. Every call, Every email and every pitch is sharpening my skills, preparing me for the right moment. The truth is, this journey isn't about getting quick wins, it's about building a foundation that lasts. And when that first client says yes, it won't be just about the money, it will be proof that persistence pays off. It's like planting a tree. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you wait. For a few weeks, you see nothing, but beneath the surface, roots are growing. And then one day, you see the first sprout. That's how building an agency works. The results come after, not before. And trust me, when the first sprout appears, it all will be worth it. So, why am I telling you all these things? Because I wish someone had told me these things when I started. Starting an agency isn't easy, but it's worth it. The struggles, the doubts, the late nights, they're all part of the process. And if you're willing to push through, the reward are waiting for you on the other side. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge you're facing in starting your own agency or even thinking about starting one? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you found value in this video, hit the like button and the subscribe because I'm taking you along for the ride as I build my agency from zero to $1 million agency.